Hey folks, if you enjoyed what you hear, be sure to like, subscribe, comment, and click the bell for notifications. Also consider supporting us on Patreon for exclusive perks, and check out our Arts and Media podcast, Words Like That, on Apple, Spotify, or wherever you get your podcasts. Alright, now shut up and get to it.
Can't handle words like that. Words like that. No, no, no.
And now we're going to be checking out this new trailer for WOLFS starring George Clooney and Brad Pitt. Now, I don't know anything about this movie other than it's got George Clooney, Brad Pitt in it, and it's directed by John Watts, who directed the latest Spider-Man trilogy, the Marvel trilogy with Tom Holland, which I thought overall was pretty good. Had some quibbles with it, but overall, pretty good movie. So, pretty good trilogy of movies. So I'm curious, I did see this was listed as thriller suspense. The genre was listed as thriller suspense. So let's check it out, see what we got. I hate the pre-teasers. Pre-teasers for the trailer.
How did you get this number?
I was told that if I ever needed help, to call you.
You're a man who can fix things.
Kind of get a little Taken vibe there.
I didn't know people like you really existed.
Okay.
They don't. There's nobody can do what I do.
Is that even wrong? Yeah. Screen's a little... Okay.
Who are you?
I'm here to take care of your problem. Who called you?
Okay.
We clearly have a situation here. We have decided that the only course of action is for you both to work together.
No. It's not how I work. This is not how I work. Oh. It's a different thing now. It's gonna be a long night.
Alright, it's about the halfway point. I'll stop it there. So, this is interesting. I didn't know what to expect going in. Whenever it first started out, and because I had seen the thriller suspense genre listed for this movie, I thought, okay, this is going to be a serious piece. And then it pivots, and it's obviously going to be more of a thriller suspense comedy. There's definitely some comedic elements coming through the trailer here. I really like Brad Pitt and George Clooney as actors. 90s, 2000s, which was the era I grew up in. If you grew up in that era and you've watched the movies from that era, you like the movies from that era, you're more than likely going to dig George Clooney and Brad Pitt. They have, I hate to use the term on-screen chemistry, because I know Paul Bettany made a great point about, people say all the time, well, these two actors have great chemistry, and Paul Bettany's like, yeah, well, sometimes what you see on screen, the person that they're acting to isn't even there, and they could manufacture that quote-unquote chemistry acting to a potato off screen for all you know, you wouldn't know. So, let's just say that they work well together and they make some good movies together, and I enjoy seeing the characters they create interact with each other. This looks like it could be fun. I'm so far not blown away. Again, we're only halfway through the trailer. I have to stop it and talk because of YouTube. But it definitely looks so far like something I might check out, if not in theaters. If it's got good reviews, if it's got good audience word of mouth, definitely something I may check out at home when it hits streaming. But so far, doesn't look bad. Also looks directed well by John Watts. The shot composition, cinematography looks well. The comedic timing looks like it's handled well. So let's finish this thing out.
Where'd you get the drugs?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Where did you get the drugs?
Talk.
There's an art to this you may not realize. What, the art just saying the same thing over and over? Let's see your technique. I showed you my luggage cart trick. Admit it. Yeah, it's cool. Okay, fine. It was very cool.
Where'd you get the drugs?
Oh, John Watts wrote it also.
The partners. You got like the same clothes, kind of talk the same.
So,
Like basically the same guy.
We're not partners.
For what is a man? What has he got
There are people out there who, if they suspected I knew what he knew and I knew what he knew, they would have us all killed immediately.
What?
I faced it all, and I stood tall.
Stop him!
So you secret partners?
We're not secret partners.
Okay, so I chuckled in that. It looks like it could be fun. It doesn't look, for me personally, like a theater watch. We've gotten to the point where, particularly with ticket prices being what they are, we kind of prioritize what we go to the movies for, particularly since the streaming window now is like 30 to 45 days from theater release to home release. So they look fun. I do like Brad Pitt. I do like George Clooney. John Watts done some good work. I like the idea of that they're basically, that was funny, the line there, that they're basically the same guy. They hate each other's guts for some reason, but they're basically the same guy. They talk the same. They dress the same. That was really funny. It's not like this is a concept that we haven't seen done in different ways before. Maybe not specifically two people that are fixers that come in and clean up crimes or whatever, partnering up. But it's a standard trope of a buddy, or not a buddy, but kind of becomes a buddy movie. Rivals becoming buddies because they're forced to work together. We've seen that before. So yeah, I will probably check this out unless it's just got terrible critic and audience scores. Because a lot of times, if it's got terrible critic scores but it's got a high audience score, I'll check it out. But if it's both, we'll see. Also, I think the title is very interesting. WOLFS instead of wolves. That's kind of funny, little tongue-in-cheek there. Let us know in the comments, what did you think about this movie? Is this like something you want to go see? Does it look like a theater watch? Or are you going to check it out at home? Or just a complete pass all the way around?
Hope you enjoyed that clip. If you did, consider supporting us on Patreon for the full episode. Subscribe to YouTube if you hadn't already. And we'll see you soon.